What is going on, all you beautiful, lovely human beings? Today I'm going to be doing I guess a perk comparison video is what you could call it. This might even become a series that I can do. I don't know. We'll see if that ever goes anywhere, but what I'm going to be doing in this video is comparing the perks Deadshot Daiquiri and PhD Flopper, because the way I came up with the idea to do this is because I was actually planning to do a top 5 perks video. And I probably still will do that, so I don't want to completely spoil it, but in my opinion, Deadshot is a top 5 perk. Now, I know a lot of people do not like it at all. I believe me and 2Pro4U Games are the only people who like it or use it, but I'm going to try and explain why I like it. And sorry if I sound like a cat in a vacuum cleaner or something, because I choked on a pretzel just a little bit ago. Okay, so I actually have the definitions, the descriptions of what these perks do. Because some of you might not realize that Deadshot actually does a few things that you probably don't even realize. So, it costs 1,500 points, which, by the way, I do think points should be considered when you're talking about perks, because, for example, Mule Kick, I don't think it's a very good perk, mainly because of its price. It's 4,000 points. So I think that needs to be considered. Deadshot is one of the cheapest perks. I think the cheapest other than Quick Revive. So, and then it says it makes the player's crosshairs narrower by 35%, moves the aim assist lock-on location from the torso to the head, reduces all weapon recoil, and removes the idle sway from sniper rifles. So, that is a pretty good deal. That's helpful. You know what I mean? So I'm going to read PhD now. It completely negates self-inflicted damage. However, the player will still groan and suffer temporary movement reduction when falling from an elevated area. Players dive to prone from a height, which they would normally take damage. Explosion is created upon landing. So that's probably one that you're all familiar with, that aspect of it, the explosion, which, I suppose that is, useful. But so now that you know exactly what they do, and PhD is such a, people really love that perk, and they don't love Deadshot, and I don't understand why, because, me personally, I would rather have Deadshot than any perk outside the original 4, because I feel like look at this gameplay here. This is a M1927, which is by no means a powerhouse of a gun, and it is dropping them, because of the headshots. And I just think, if you consider it like this, Deadshot helps with literally any bullet-firing gun, right? It doesn't really help with wonder weapons, because you're not really going for headshots, but it helps with any bullet-firing gun. Whereas PhD really only helps with Mustang and Sally. So I mean, you can say the ray gun, but I personally don't find the splash damage on the ray gun that big of a deal. So, really, it only helps on one gun in all of zombies, and that's Mustang and Sally. Whereas Deadshot helps with any bullet firing gun. So, if you look at it like that, and plus you get, other little benefits like the recoil is reduced and the, um, you know, sniper rifle sway is gone, whatever, which are nice little things. So I think Deadshot is overlooked. I really, really do. I don't understand why no one likes it. I mean, maybe you guys can. I was sort of thinking you could help me out a little bit. Just let me know if you like it or if you hate it, whatever. I mean, I understand different play styles or whatever, but none of the zombies community really likes it. And I just don't really understand why that is. And why PHD. Just PHD, if you ask me, is, like I said, it's pretty much useless for the most part, at least for me. So, yeah, I don't know. It's just something I was thinking about, like why is that? And pretty kind of an interesting thing, if you ask me. Maybe it's just PhD is a very cool looking perk and neat, purple and everything. But I don't know. But yeah, that is really all I wanted to talk about. And if you'd like to see more perk comparison videos, I can certainly do more. So yeah, thank you guys very much for watching. Leave a like if you would, and I'll see you next time.